In this After Effects tutorial, I created an image. You can use anything you want. Um, just take the background away. But in this one, I thought I'd take an ant and then I put a background on it and made it into a circle. So I'll save that as one layer. Actually, let me merge visible. So I've still got a transparent background around it. And I'll call this ant PSD, so I'll preserve the transparency. And for a background, I can just change the background in After Effects. So I'll show you how to do that. So in After Effects, we'll just take and do our default size, the high def, and 5 seconds as always, 0 frames. And let's change our background color to something else. And kind of a maroon color. And so there we have our background. Let's import our ant that we made in Photoshop. And that's in our folder. So there we go. And luckily we've got our anchor more or less in the middle. Let's move it to make sure it's as close to the middle as we can get it. So we know how to make things spin, but let's try to make this spin in a 3D space. So to do that, I'll go over here. Let me see. Click on that. And then I'll find this little box here. And if I click on that box, suddenly I've got X, Y, and Z axis. You have to have that little 3D box in there, though, for it to work. So we've got that axis, and our y-axis, we can make that spin around like that. So let's start it at 0. And our first frame, remember we have to click on our stopwatch, and that puts our little keyframe marker there. And I don't know, spin it for 2 seconds, roughly. And we have to decide how many rotations. These are degrees and these are rotations. So let's do 3 rotations. If I take it back to the beginning, there we go. Then it stops here. Now it's stopped. And if I want to write something but have it curved in After Effects, here over, we should have this character palette up, And we can definitely change that if you want to whatever you want. Find a font that you like. And size is appropriate. Okay, so if I want to manually, let's put that at 90. Okay, and I can take my pen tool here try that again. And if I take this, I can go to my text, click on path options, and it'll give me that. That way I can make it go to the text path. If I want it to be larger so that it does the entire text, there we go. And I'll move it down like that. And let's say I just want to make it appear. So remember that. If I'll go to where it stops moving, and I wanted to do there, and it stops moving there. So let's go back to our text and make that transparent. Have it go for half a second, and then have it go to 100%. And there we have it. Stop spinning, and then it will come up just like that. And so, yeah, about like that. Remember to export these, we have to go File, Export, Add to Render Queue, click on there, and this is what, ae4. And hit Render. And then we will import that into Final Cut, and once again export it using computer. And that will be it.